Greetings, future postgraduates. Welcome to our channel. Today, we bring you the latest review of the United Kingdom's postgraduate work visa. This visa allows international students who have completed a master's degree or PhD in a United Kingdom university to stay back and work in the country for up to 2 years. Let's go straight into the review. Before we move into the review in full, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and do endeavor to like and share this video with your loved ones who need this news. Here is the report from the MAC Migration Advisory Committee. The Immigration Advisory Committee defied predictions by recommending to keep the UK's graduate route in place. This is great news for the country's international education sector and should reassure individuals who assist international students with their study abroad options. The MAC report is clear that the graduate path is fulfilling the reason it was created, and the government will now have to react to its conclusions. The MAC noted that the regulation prohibiting student dependence, which was only changed in January 2024, is already in effect a restriction and is negatively affecting student demand. Additionally, it is anticipated that the changes made to the salary thresholds for skilled worker routes that are accessible after the 2-year graduate route will also decrease demand. The graduate route should continue operating in its current conditions, as recommended by the MAC, which is highly significant and appreciated. The decision to review the visa has created toxic uncertainty, University's UK CEO Vivian Stern stated in a statement. We sincerely hope and anticipate that the administration will now heed the counsel that has been given to them and unequivocally declare that the graduate visa is here to stay. Stern added, "We recognise the political push to lower immigration, but the report shows that the measures put in place earlier this year to prohibit postgraduates taught students from bringing dependents have already had a very significant impact." According to the report, if the government were to significantly restrict the route, it should only do so once it has addressed the current funding model, which is driving the dependence on international student fees, and once the full impact of the change to the dependence rules on the student route, and therefore the graduate route, can be seen. In a nutshell, the report states that the graduate route was created to improve the opportunities available to foreign students who decide to study in the UK or are thinking about doing so. The graduate path has mostly met and continues to meet the goals put forth by this administration. The evaluation emphasises how many universities are financially precarious and how the sector depends on fees from outside students, and that any limitations could jeopardise these institutions. MAC even chastised the government for claiming in its commissioning letter that most overseas students were choosing to pursue careers as skilled workers instead of as care assistants. We have discovered that the information used to support these assertions does not, in fact, depict holders of graduate visas changing careers. Therefore, the commissioning letter's assertion on the post-route employment of graduate visa holders is untrue. The committee expressed worrying about the overuse of recruitment agents by universities in certain markets in providing misleading information to prospective international students. Although finding no significant abuse of the graduate route, although nearly 16,000 agents from 126 countries have enrolled in the sector's independent agent quality framework, the committee suggests that it be replaced with a government registration system that is necessary for foreign agents and subagents. It stated that agents simply do not have the same incentives as universities in order to meet the government's intended labour market objectives for the route. The assessment acknowledges the value of overseas graduates as a potential pool of underutilised workers and calls for further cooperation between the sector and the government. UK, a sizable student employment agency, applauded the announcement. Global competition exists for talent, and the UK is lucky that every year, aspirational students from around the globe choose the UK as their study location according to CEO Rob Grimshaw. He suggested that, if they arrived, the UK would gain a great deal from their expertise and long-term soft power impacts. Being one of the biggest suppliers in the industry, SI has always held the view that emphasizing quality is crucial. The objectives of the AQF framework have our full support. Lil Bremerman Richard, CEO of Oxford International Education Group, stated he is in support of the review from the MAC. The MAC review's conclusion is clear. The graduate route works, shows no signs of intentional misuse, and ought to remain in its current configuration, despite the fact that foreign students are frequently exploited as a political football. It is encouraging to see the MAC acknowledge the real and substantial economic and social benefits that international students provide to the UK. CEO of NC UK Stuart Smith declared that it was not helpful to anyone that the graduate route had become politicised in the first place. NC UK wholeheartedly endorses the Migration Advisory Committee's unbiased recommendation that the graduate route continue in its current configuration. We implore the government to act swiftly on this suggestion, he stressed. In conclusion, the outcome of the MAC review is resounding that the graduate route is very effective and has not deviated from its purpose. If you found this review helpful and want more such information, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more updates. Cheers!